horrible. The backbreaker. It killed families and everything else because the mileage was so bad.
Out to Oklahoma territory for Leroy McGuirk. We had a hell of a good run.
That's where you're going to learn. First of all, you're going to drive 20 miles for $25. And then you're all going to fight to get to bed in a hotel room.
And you'd be in Oklahoma City, Tulsa one night, and roll Louisiana the next night.
I wrestled him, I don't know how many times. I never felt uncomfortable with him at all. I mean, you knew his background, of course.
You will pay, and it's not a threat, it will happen.
Daddy Hodge and I were partners. Now, in 1972, we made the split, and I had a lot of heat.
They built it up good. We went into this big auditorium there in Oklahoma City, pretty well sold it out, and it was Danny Hodge against Angelo Savoldi for the world's junior heavyweight champion.
I love Bill Watts. I never had a problem with Bill Watts. All the stories I hear are probably true, but I never had that kind of relationship with him.
So as it turns out, Bill was doing all the work.
Because I own this territory, I pay the bills, and I'm going to listen to what Buck Robley has to say.
The Kentuckians, what you saw in the ring is what you saw on the street.
Leroy McGuirk, if you've got that bull rope max extinction, me and Carl Cox are going to warm things up.
By the time he'd land on the arena floor, it was like parting the Red Sea. People were terrified of him.
You put the miles into this, no doubt about that.
It's a little different story at Tulsa. I tied him up. I didn't hurt him, but I tied him up pretty bad. And he said, well, you learned really well, kid.
I had a baby actually thrown at me in a riot.
The very first real angle I did with a main event wrestler was the Killer Fell Cup.
But Danny Hodge is the, bar none, toughest, most imposing, dangerous human being that ever walked the face of the earth.
Leroy said, I can't use you no more, Wick. He said, all the promoters are going to hear that you didn't like the payoff, so you beat the shit out of the promoters.
I done heard the call of my friend Stan Hampton.
Andre the Giant is 7 feet 4 inches tall, 485 pounds.
I never seen the day when I could put the Oklahoma ride on some barroom brawler.
In a small territory like Louisiana, we got Shreveport, you got Baton Rouge, you got Alexandria, you got Monroe, and New Orleans, different areas like that. You have to build those towns.
And I'm going to whip you like the yellow dog that you are.
The culmination of the feud between the Fantastics and the Sheepherders.
Chavo gets an amazing reception.
My God, he sprayed past him on the concrete.
Universal Wrestling Federation rule book has been just thrown out the window.
You're going to see me right now.
Jake the man in the DDT lander. It was only a matter of time.
Old Skandor Akbar, the man that burned me. I haven't forgotten you either, tough guy.
I whoop that chump any day of the week, 2 times on Sunday.
Let's go, hook him up. I don't pull punches one way or the other with anybody.
If you're afraid, say you're afraid.
Well, Chris Satters, maybe I'm tired of waiting for you. Maybe I'm tired of carrying you all the time.
But you're not bigger than Ric Flair. You know why? Because I'm the world champion. Woo!
You blew it, sweet dad, and nobody does that to me.
Call me a liar, slap your face real good in the general public.
That square circle is the dog yard, and nobody run the dog side of his yard.
And you write it down in your book.
You are out, and I am in.
The only thing for me to do is retire until I was entitled.
I made a fool out of you and Mid-South. We're not the kind of guys that can be bossed, though.
It's got to get down to the basics. Back to the basics!